United States Oil Exports by www.profitableinvestingtips.com. United States oil exports have been allowed for the first time in 40 years. Sustainable fracking technology has greatly increased U.S. oil production and reduced dependence on foreign oil supplies. The United States is on the verge of becoming the leading oil and natural gas producer in the world. Now, in a very small test case, 2 oil companies are to send the first United States oil exports in 4 decades. The companies are Pioneer Natural Resources Company and Enterprise Products Partners LP, and what they are going to ship is condensate, ultralight oil. Condensate is refined into gasoline, diesel fuel, or jet fuel. These first 2 cases were approved by the Commerce Department Bureau of Industry and Security and apply only to processed condensate from South Texas shale deposits. However, with U.S. oil production skyrocketing, United States oil exports on a larger scale may not be far behind. Memories of the Arab oil embargo. It was the oil embargo by the Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries, OPEC, which put a stop to United States oil exports. Although refiners can export gasoline, diesel, and other refined fuel, they could not export crude oil until now. Now, as the U.S. is producing huge quantities of its own oil and natural gas, it has pushed the prices of domestic supplies down. The oil industry is looking for other buyers in order to boost profits. Energy supplies to Europe. In our articles about investing in Russia and the Crimea fallout, we mentioned that Europe could be a profitable market for United States oil exports, especially if things go from bad to worse between Russia and Ukraine. Oil has been used before as an instrument of foreign policy, and United States oil exports to Japan, the EU, and other allies could serve the nation's international interests. Supply and demand. From the viewpoint of the U.S. consumer, cheap energy is a great thing. And from the viewpoint of people who build the infrastructure for extracting oil from deep in the earth, a $10 drop in the price of a barrel of oil can be devastating. The pressure to reduce restrictions on United States oil exports is from the oil states and oil industry. These folks would like to make more money, but their argument is that adding buyers will add more jobs to the economy as well. Crude versus fuel. Just enough processing. United States oil exports are legal if the oil is refined into gasoline, diesel fuel, etc. The ruling allowing United States oil exports for condensate apparently hinge on the ultralight oil having been partially refined. If this exemption is applied to all similar crude oil, the results could be substantial as well. Over 90% of new oil production in the USA is of the light or ultralight variety. According to industry sources, refining facilities capable of producing nearly 1 million barrels a day are being proposed. For those interested in investing in oil and even oil services and exploration ETFs, opening the door to United States oil exports could open the door to substantial profits. For more insights and useful information about investments and investing, visit www.profitableinvestingtips.com.